Just finished a very tasty press conference with Amir Khan and Graham Earl leading up to December the 8th. I haven't seen either of those two boxers that passionate, that worked up about a fight. How do you explain that sort of emotion?
I think for two reasons. I think one, that as far as Graham's concerned, he thinks he's being disrespected. That, you know, he's ranked number one in the country by Boxing News, and he feels that he's not getting that recognition. And as far as Amir is concerned, a lot of comments were made by Graham that he was ducking him, and I think he's hit a nerve there, and obviously it showed during the press conference, and I've not seen Amir like that ever, and he's definitely up for it. You know, you can see he wants to put the record straight.
Is it a little worrying though? Is it a worrying trait when Amir's that young? He's still learning the professional game as well. You don't really want the boxers to be too passionate, do you? You want them to be a bit cold, clinical, and be very professional.
I don't know. I think, you know, that's what the sport is. It's an emotive sport, and I don't think it's done him any. It was good to see that side of him. Yeah. You know, he's got the bit between his teeth, and he's obviously going to be out there on the 8th of December to prove a point, as is Graham. So you know, we've got the makings of a good fight there.
And a great occasion as well. The passion between the two boxers are there, but also on the particular night, 8th of December, Bolton, Amir's hometown, and his 21st birthday party. I mean, talk about putting pressure on a young boy's shoulders.
Well, it is, isn't it? You know, he made his pro debut there, and we're back there again. That's how the dice has rolled. That's how it's landed. It's his birthday. ITV want that date. That's the day we're running. So, you know, that's what happens. Maybe he'll get a 21st birthday present. Maybe he won't. We'll see what happens on the night. But one thing's for sure, there's going to be a lot of passion there between the two fighters. You can see that.
Well, we're going to do a lot of that on FrankMoran.tv, but before that we have a huge weekend coming up. Joe Calzaghe, over 10 years reigning, probably the fight of his life with Mikhail Kessler. How's it going for that?
Well, it's going very well. Tickets are going extremely well. We're over 45,000 sold, so we're hoping we're going to get well over 50,000 in the arena. I spoke to Joe yesterday. He's as calm as I've ever heard him. He's so up for this fight, it's untrue. He sounds like he did when he fought Lacey, and we all know what happened then. I'm hearing a lot about that Kessler's been training behind closed doors because he has an injury to his hand. I don't particularly believe that. And I hope for his sake he hasn't got an injury to his hands, because if he's got a bad hand, he's in for a shellacking. I think he's in for a tough fight with two hands. If he's going in there with one hand, he better be off staying in Denmark.
That whole fight week, Joe says, you know, to everybody out there, this could be the last time you're going to see an occasion this big. As you say, he is up for it. For you personally, do you sense we're coming to the end of an era? This show, Saturday, the 3rd of November, is going to be so huge, and it could be one of the last, that big for Joe.
I hope not. You know, there are some other big fights out there for him, but he's obviously got to get through this one. I mean, I take each one as it comes. You know, Joe over the years has been written off. He's been then declared being the best ever, and he's been written off, and then they're saying there's a second coming. You know, he is an extraordinary good fighter. He's a quality fighter, and I'm hoping on Saturday night he finally gets the recognition he deserves from the world of boxing, not just Britain, the world. You know, HBO are taking the fight live back to the States. It's going at 9 o'clock in the evening, East Coast time, prime time. So he's got a great platform there to firmly establish himself as being, which I think, the best fighter on the planet.